Hi guys, my name is Maciek, your budget therapist, and in this video I want to show you my Tamagotchi collection. This is going to be a part 1 of my collection because I have lots of Tamagotchi to show you. Today we'll focus on the Connection series, the Japanese black screen series, the vintage ones, but the vintage ones are more of the re-release versions, and some other ones I thought that would fit into this video. Maybe let me introduce myself a little bit. So I'm Maciek, as I said before, I'm from Poland and I'm a huge fan of Tamagotchis. I also like to play some video games on this channel and talk with you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's get into the Tamagotchis. Here's my desk. Hello. And the first Tamagotchi I ever got was the Tamagotchi V3. Oh wait, maybe let's do it like this. Yeah. The first Tamagotchi I ever got was the Tamagotchi V3. And as you can see, it's been through stuff. I've changed the screw. I ordered the screws and now it's looking better, but it has a chipped button. And it fell into a bucket in my grandpa's garden twice. And it still works. So I'm surprised, honestly. Full of memories. Tamagotchi that's full of memories. So yeah, that was a fun time to play with it. Then I had a break and they announced Tamagotchi Family V5. And this was the one I got. Yeah, it was so fun to play with and I loved the games. I loved that you could raise a family. And yeah, I remember it was really hard to get a Mamechi family. So you had to change time and remember to practice with them to get them. It was really difficult and I needed some help, so I had to change time. But it was really fun. And additionally, a little bit later, I got another one so they can connect. And yeah, I really love this shell. This is one of my favorites. So pretty. And this key was from a fake Tamagotchi that I decided to put on this one because I've seen that the Japanese versions, instead of a house over here, had a house key. So I was like, okay, I need to have both. So that's what I did. And yeah, I really loved this one. And then it was a time when in a supermarkets, the big grocery stores, the Tamagotchi V4 and V4.5 were available. And they were going for so cheap that I couldn't only buy one, you know. So I got 3 of them, of course separately. Not all at the same time. So this was the first one I got. And I also really love this shell. But it got some discoloration going on. And yeah, it was so fun to play with. And then when I realized that they can have jobs now, it was such a fun thing to do, you know. And I really loved it because you could play mini games while going to work. Unlike in Antama and Uratama, which I will show you later. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. So because I had a lot of fun, I couldn't stop with this one. It was this blue up front, but I think I really love the green better. You know, I love green, so I guess that was meant to happen. So besides that one, I got also these ones. And what was really surprising to me, that the black one is also a V4.5, except it has a bubble antenna. So yeah, that was I think it was a thing they did in Europe. So yeah, we got also V4.5s with a bubble. V4, I also really love this shell. This the bubbles or pearls, or I don't know, let's call them bubbles with the Tamagotchi letters. Yeah, and I got a Gotchi point over here. So nice. I loved playing with this, but I preferred the games on the V4.5. So yeah, the V4 was also nice. And I really like it. I liked it so much that I also had to get the Japanese one. It's a Antama, but with a CYOI change. And yeah, it had better games than the regular Antama. And I also had a lot of fun with it. And I think they match pretty well. Like, you know, the orange, the green. Yes, I loved them. I loved how you can raise the characters on the Antama, but I'm really missing the mini games when you go to work. So that was what I was missing in the Antama. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with them both. Okay, we got into some trouble, but I guess we're fine now. I got Uratama, and I also really loved it, but I'm missing the M from the Tamagotchi stars. I don't know where it is. I know it is somewhere. That's what I'm sure of. I didn't throw it away. I know I found it and put it somewhere, but I don't know where. So that's the issue here. Know where you put your stuff. Yeah. And like the frog is cool. So lovely. And I had so much fun with it. And it has it has red pixels. No red. Blue pixels. And yeah. I love the change for the blue pixels, but it was harder to see them. So that was like a con of this Tamagotchi. But I really love it. Next I got this Tamagotchi Music Star. Whoa, I really love it. I love the gameplay, and I love the fact that you can raise a music star. Like, in case you guys didn't know, I also have some music on streaming platforms. I rap in Polish. I did it for my bachelor's degree on the Academy of Fine Arts. And yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you want, you can give it a listen. I will probably put it somewhere over here. And yeah, there's one song called Tamagotchi, so I think you will like it. Yeah. The only thing that was troublesome for me with this Tamagotchi is the buttons. They don't press so well compared to the other ones. But yeah, it is so fun. And you can also kind of raise a family, and you get a lot of money in this Tamagotchi. Like when you get awards or something, your Gotchi points go up to like 1 million. So that was really fun. The first Tamagotchi where you can be rich and famous. Kind of funny if you think about it. But yeah, had a lot of fun with it. And I love it. Next, I have a Tamagotchi Friends. And I must say, I was so hyped when they announced it, because it was like a really long break for Tamagotchi in Europe. We couldn't get them. And then they announced Tamagotchi Friends. And it was a big bummer. The only thing that was fun was sending messages through bump function, like the NFC. You could like touch them and send messages. So I would play with my sister. But the gameplay is not it. Like, I think the most that was missing from this Tamagotchi were items. Like there weren't really much of animations. So yeah, it was pretty plain Tamagotchi. But I also, this one, I won in a contest for Bandai Poland when it was still here. The Bandai Poland is no longer here. Now we have a distributor. Shout out to them that they bring us Tamagotchi to Poland now. I really appreciate it. And yeah, the bump feature was something new, but it was missing a lot of stuff. So yeah, but I got 2. Okay, now let me show you something that I know a lot of Tamagotchi collectors didn't know about or weren't really into when it came out, but now they really want it. So this is the Tamatan Tamago. And yeah, it was lots of fun. I remember playing with it a lot. Even when I was like 10 or 11 years old, I remember I had a camera on my PlayStation Portable and I was recording videos about this Tamagotchi. So yeah, if I can find it, maybe I'll post it for you guys to have a laugh, honestly, because it's so funny. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. And I also have some Gotchi figures, so I'm gonna show it to you. Oh, now I know what fell, one of the Gotchi figures. So this is the Gotchi figure that was in set with this Tamago. You can just pop it in like that. And you get additional games with this Gotchi figure. So that was fun. And I also have Mamechi, but it's a different type of Gotchi figure. This one has games, items, and a shop. So it brings even more stuff to the gameplay. Then I have Violetti. I really love this Gotchi figure. And yeah, this one also was bringing items, shop, and games. The Mamechi was bringing toys, and Violetti was bringing like flower bouquets and everything. So that was different. And last one is Makiko figure. And this one brought a new type of gameplay, which was traveling. And yeah, I really loved it, that you could like visit different countries. And yeah, what was funny is that there was you could travel to Europe, and the only thing you could see there was the Eiffel Tower. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I really loved it. The travel part was so fun. 4 more to go. So this is a Gen 1 or Gen 2 Tamagotchi. It's kind of in a rough shape, but it was a re-release. And I was just like, walking around the shopping mall, and I just saw it, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen Tamagotchis for a long time in a shopping mall, so I'm just gonna get it. It was like a fun surprise for me, and I love green, so I think it was meant to be, to just get it, So fun. But the game in here is so ridiculous. You just have to guess which side Tamagotchi will turn to. But I'm not mad at it, It came out in the 90s, so that was really something. Now I have a new re-release, which is a Tamagotchi Angel. And yeah, I really love this shell, and I love the gameplay. Like the tapping to scare out the devil gotchis, I think. So you can eat candy. And the fact that you can feed your angel candy in his afterlife was such a nice touch, Yeah, and I really love this shell. So pretty. Okay, and the 2 other things I have to grab because they're in box. So give me a second. So these 2 Tamagotchis are one of my newest things I've bought, and I really love them. Like, okay, let me just show you. Dun, da, da, da. The Tamagotchi Akai. Keitai Akai. Akai means red, I think, because this Tamagotchi has red pixels, and it's so fun, you guys. I love the characters, I love the games, I love the items, and then some items are exclusive to one or the other character. So yeah, that was a really nice touch. And they are so hard to open, but I think I'm gonna open just one so you guys can see. Excuse the mess, but I don't really have much space. Okay, let's unbox it. So first you do this, then you flip everything. It does a woo-woo. And then you pull it from here. And now you have access to the Tamagotchi. Okay, let me get it out for you guys to see. And yeah, it's so pretty. I love the red. Whoa. Hold on a second, I think okay. Now it looks better. Yeah, and it's all red. I love it. So pretty. And all of those Tamagotchis are used, and I take a really good care of them. So no, they are not for sale. Every single Tamagotchi is taken care of. Of course, not all at the same time, but interchangeably, I try to take care of all of them, whichever I find that I want to use right now. I'm currently running 3 Tamagotchis. I'm running 2 unis and 1 pix, and I don't want to show them to you guys yet. It will be time that I will show you in the next part of the collection series. But yeah, let me just put all of them together so you guys can see them, how they look. Okay, let me move the keyboard for a moment so you guys can see everything. Okay, let me put you here, you go here. So these are all the Tamagotchis I got from the part 1 of my collection. There's still more coming, and yeah, I'm so excited to share them with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay here on my channel, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!